guys, it's currently 6:15 in the morning and I am so sleepy. Right now I am preparing for 2 photo shoots today and I need to leave in 45 minutes, so it's gonna be a bit rushed. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this moisturizing primer because my skin has been pretty shit lately and it's been really dry. It's recovering from this like big rash. I don't know if you can tell how red this is. I don't know how I got it, why I got it, but I woke up one day, it was red, and then over the course of the day it became itchy, dry, and swollen. It's not swollen anymore, it's still kind of dry and red. So I'm just going to take that moisturizing primer so that my makeup can last through both of the photo shoots. Okay, then I'm going to take a color corrector, green color corrector. I'm just going to put it on the areas that I'm red. And then I'm going to pat it in with a damp sponge. Next, I'm gonna go in with a stick foundation. The one I'm using is meant to look good in photos. It's the Photo Focus one by Wet n Wild. It's quick, easy, it has buildable coverage, and it has a skin-like finish, so it won't look super cakey. I'm gonna put a quick layer of that on. Also blending out just with the sponge. I also like that it's easy to take along with me so that I can do touch-ups. So first layer done, I'm going to take whatever's extra on my sponge, bring it down my neck. I'm going to put a little bit extra along my cheek, just here, and then blend it again, pat it in. And with that, then I'm going to take a concealer that is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. Fit me, go underneath my eyes. Here in the center of my forehead. Again, just pat it in with the same sponge. My skin's been acting up a lot. Not really sure why. But I've been having a lot of breakouts. A lot of dry patches, that rash, and so I have a lot of redness and a lot of scars to cover up today. I'm gonna go in with a second layer here and on top of my nose because I also have some red patches. And then before I blend that in, I'm gonna go in with this small concealer brush and a more high coverage concealer. And I'm gonna spot conceal. Just place it along areas where I have scarring or active pimples. So the first photo shoot that I'm doing today is a dance photo shoot, which I'm really excited for because I don't do those very often. So I get to combine 2 of the things that I love into one activity. I'm also doing it with a friend. That'll be nice, I won't be lonely. I worked this particular photographer before and I've really liked the photos. You can go on my Instagram to see some of the other photos that he's taken of me. Pretty nice. Okay, so while that spot concealer stuff sets, I'm gonna blend in the other parts of my concealer. Okay, then I'm gonna use my finger to blend in the areas I spot concealed. I don't like doing it with the sponge because I feel like sometimes it takes off too much product. I don't really like that. Next, I'm gonna use a eye primer, and then I'm going to take my damp sponge and I'm gonna take a loose translucent powder and I'm going to set my face. I'm not gonna use a whole lot of powder, like I'm not baking or anything, but I just put some into the cap and I'm rubbing the sponge around to make sure it's evenly distributed onto the sponge. And then I'm just gonna pat this slightly onto my forehead, my chin, and I forgot about this part. Around my nose, eyelid, underneath my lower lash line, and then my cheeks. Next, I'm gonna take a medium-sized fluffy brush like this. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush that I don't really ever use for concealing. I'm just taking this little mini palette today. I'm gonna go in with this neutral brown color. Neutral-ish, still more warm toned. I'm gonna blend that all over my eyelid and bring it out slightly. And blend it down my nose for a nose contour. Let me tap it back in. I'm gonna pinch it so that it's narrow and then go underneath my lash line. So I'm doing like 2 photo shoots today, right? And I'm gonna be wearing a lot of outfits, different outfits. So I'm gonna keep my eyeshadow look relatively neutral, if not just a little bit on the warm side, because it is summer currently. I don't know when this is going up, but right now it's summer. So to keep with that summery feel, and it is like a summer photo shoot, I'm just gonna keep it a bit warm, which is why I chose that little mini palette too, because it is mostly just warm shades. Then I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush, and then I'm gonna go in with this brown again, but because this smaller brush is denser than the other one, the color will end up looking darker on my lid. I'm just gonna define the outer and inner third of my eyelid at dimension. I'm not gonna make this makeup too dramatic because I'm not on stage, right? I'm doing a photo shoot, there are gonna be close-ups. And so I still want it relatively like natural looking. Especially because there are so many outfit changes and it's a more summery feel. My second photo shoot will be out in a field. I'm gonna be with some horses, which is exciting because I've never ridden a horse before, but apparently we're not actually riding a horse today, which I'm sad about. But you know, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with my finger. I'm gonna take this light pinkish shade. I find that using my finger gives this shade the biggest oomph. I'm just putting that on the center of my eyelid, and I'm done with my eyeshadow. Okay. Just gonna take a black liquid liner. Gonna line my eyes. Do a small wing. You know what? I'm stupid. I forgot that my eyelids aren't uneven today. And instead of putting in the effort, I don't know if you know, to work around it with my makeup, I'm just gonna be lazy and cheat and use eyelid glue. So before I do my liner, even though I already started, I'm going to put a little bit of that on this eyelid just to make it even with the other one. Wait for it to get just a little bit tacky. If you don't have eyelid glue, you can use eyelid tape, and if you don't have eyelid tape, you can use clear lash glue, which is what I used to use because I was cheap. So it's a little bit tacky now. gonna use this tool thing and push it in. Push in my eyelid where I want the crease. Okay, so while that eyelid glue completely sets, I'm gonna work on my eyebrows because I don't want to accidentally disturb it and then not have it work properly. And then I'm gonna use this thin eyebrow pencil, draw in like little hairs. This one's a taupe color, which I like because it's not super dark. So it looks really natural, and it's a cool tone brown. So it has more gray tone brown rather than a red tone brown, which does not look natural on me personally. So the reason why I like to do my eyelid tape after I do my eyeshadow is that sometimes if I'm not careful with the eyelid, why do I keep on saying eyelid tape? Eyelid glue, if I accidentally use too much or apply it like too widely, it can leave like the sticky residue on my eyelid that the eyeshadow sticks onto weirdly or unevenly. So by doing it after I do my eyeshadow, it prevents that and just looks like a natural-ish crease. Now that's relatively set, I'm gonna continue doing my eyeliner. I like doing it before I do eyeliner so that I can make sure that my eyeliner is even. Okay, so I'm gonna use a pair of really natural looking lashes. These are ones that I got from China, so I'm not really sure what they're called. I guess they're made in Taiwan. But yeah, I'm just gonna use these two right here. I'm gonna take one out. The weird thing about these is that they have like a little extra ends on them. I don't know if you can tell. So I need to cut those off before I do anything else. And then I'm going to get my eyelash glue. And I'm back. And while I wait for that to get tacky, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. The hair is like really natural, but it does add like a little bit of extra oomph to your eye. Make sure that the band is curved. It'll make your life so much easier when you're applying it onto your eye. I also really like that this pair has like a black band. These lashes are also like super lightweight, so you can't really feel them on your eye. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing with my other eye real quick. That, and then while I wait for the glue to completely dry, I'm going to finish up my eyebrows because I just realized I did not put brow gel in them. This will add a little bit more texture, a little bit more color to my brows. It'll also help make sure that if I had any like powder or foundation or concealer in my eyebrow hairs, those will be gone. I don't think this eye is completely dry yet, so I'm gonna go in with my lip tint. I'm not gonna go in with a full-on lipstick today just because I don't know what colors I'm wearing yet. One that can go with any of the potential colors I'm wearing today, one of which is this. I also have a lighter yellow and a white and a red and a pink and a purple and black. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with a waterproof mascara and I'm gonna put a coat through the top lashes, make sure they stay curled, and to blend them in with my fake lashes. Next, I'm gonna go in with a contour, taking this angled fluffy brush, go in with this contour shade. A little bit dark for me, so I just use a very light hand. So I can do an initial like deposit on the bottom of my cheekbone, and then use whatever's left on the brush to go along my jawline and my temple here before going back down to my cheekbone and blending it out. Like that. Also going to take a little bit more on the back of my hand, pinch it, and then go along the sides of my nose for even more of a contour. I blend it up into my eyebrows and into my eyeshadow. Next, I am going to take the same brush, just take off any excess on the back of my hand, go in with this nice muted coral color. This has obviously gotten a lot of love. Yeah, just gonna tap it in. Ooh, tap off the excess. Put it along my cheeks. Really natural blush color for me. And then I'm gonna go in with a highlighter. Taking a pinkish toned highlighter. I don't know if you can see this. It's a loose highlighter, so I'm gonna tap it into my cap. Just take a fluffy brush, small fluffy brush. Swirl it around, make sure it's evenly distributed. Tap off the excess and go along the high points of my cheekbone and my brow bone here. And then take the excess along the top of my nose bridge and my cupid bow. By now, my lip tint should have dried down. So I'm gonna go in with a plumping lip gloss and put that on top. And that is it for my makeup look for today. This shirt that I'm wearing is my potential first outfit look. I've also straightened my hair. I did this last night in an attempt to make my life this morning easier. Not actually sure what hairstyle I'm gonna be doing for either of the photo shoots, but I figured straight hair is a safe bet. So I just straightened my hair. Wearing this. Leggings. Because I like to be comfortable and it's easier to dance in. Hopefully I don't sweat to death in long sleeves today. That's the completed makeup look. I'll try to take you behind the scenes today of my photo shoots. There's no guarantee that I can get anything interesting or valuable, but I'll try. And maybe, hopefully, the horse doesn't kick me in the face. So let me know what you think in the comments or what other types of videos that you want to see.